Okay. Huh. Hold up. I've got an idea. Yeah, there we go. Pool cue on its way to become something bigger than itself. Okay, okay. Now what? How do I light it is the question. What if I give her... Oh, kitty cat wants out. Kitty cat wants out. Oh, he's getting out. Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. You figured out the door. Bye-bye, buddy. Can I give this to him? Okay. How do I light it is the question. Oh, I wonder... How do I light this? That's the question. Another old book! Over must be hundreds of books dumped in here. Tara said this was a library before a pub and a church before a library. Maybe when they built the pub, they just tossed all the books in here? Why did your eyes just glaze over? Oh boy. Really? A moldy old book? Did I black out and take something again? What bother? And the headaches have been twice as bad as lately too. The headaches are from trying to prove to me that you no longer poop by not going. I'm going to have a real look in the mirror about that someday. Anywho, is the book at least interesting? That's a great question. And it's The Isle of the Cross by H.M. Why does that sound familiar? No matter. The Isle of the Cross. I don't know why that sounds familiar. It does not sound familiar to me. Yeah, I'm about to talk to Engelbert because I know what I need to do. I'm just not sure how to do it. Time out. Alright, visualize with me. Our map of the pub and strategy are laid out on a messy table. The air filled with cigarette smoke and stress. On top of the map lies makeshift figurines. One represents Ruckus, another Barkeep, and so on. You deliberately move a figurine towards the exit with a croupier stick. Then, wait, no, I think they use a shuffleboard key for those war strategy scenes. Is that what that is? You know, it's really hard to even begin to start looking up what that stick is called. Right? Stick that pushes not chess pieces in a strategic and chess-like fashion? Stick for doing a war? The I do not want to even slightly lean over to move this stick? There it is. Anyway, what did you want to ask me? Actually, I believe you started this. I did? Oof, that's scary. For real, help me out. Okay, for real, help me organize my thoughts. Are you sure you need help right now? I think you've got this. I don't got this. I need a light so I can see in the dark, so I cannot get hurt, so I not be scared. Of course, with a light I'll be able to see creepy stuff, which will then lead me to circle back to being scared again. I don't know what I want. Possibly a light. I suggest you take a look at what you have on you and make something that work. I don't have any electrical tape or knowledge of electricity. You're thinking too modern. Tell me, as if I was a child, what to do. You need a torch. Lucky for you, I've been making torches since I was 6. And I stopped sometime around my death, but I digress. Here's what you need. A towel or rag. Check. Alcohol. I suggest you get the whiskey or vodka from the middle shelves in the pantry. Okay, that works. And a long stick. How do I light it? Well, what did we do last time we needed to start a fire? Good call, but what if I don't feel like driving to the farm? You stay here, head to the kitchen. This is where things get hot. Okay. Alright, let's go to the pantry. Not the book. Okay, the brown alcohol is on the rag on the pool cue. Okay. So that should be enough to light. I'm not what am I supposed to do here, though? Well, let me open that, but... Also, what have I just found here? It's a pot out of pennies. Can I... There we go. Jesus. That's oddly specific. Okay, now I have a lit torch in my pocket. Again. It's not a weird month for that. Okay, well. That is indeed weird. And now we're going to leave. Actually, I want to... Now we can go downstairs. Alright. Oh yeah, this is that real adventure stuff now. Torches, catacombs, excavation! Indeed, and a spirited huzzah to you, sir. Now, Oliver, for some reason I trust you recall our conversation earlier regarding the catacombs in the book. Yes, I remember it because it made me want one of those clear plastic honey straws. Okay, well, again, you are entering catacombs, not honeycombs. Either way. Nope, not either way. Excuse me. Listen, before you go in, I must hesitantly ask you, do you have any questions? I've never been in a maze before. Got any advice for me? Remember your shoes. What, the L and R on each shoe? Yes, the L for left, right for right, R for right, that people think is a playful joke but is actually clutch to your adulting. Yeah, well, left and rights are confusing. Lacking consistency. Just whatever you do, Oliver, do not go rogue. Look at the shoes. Recap. Keep your torch lit, draw a map, navigate the maze, and find the book. Huzzah! Huzzah! Wait, what map? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Heavy panting. So parched, still with the panting. Spiders in my hair, gasping for air in a way that's getting a little embarrassing. That was just the worst. That said, I did find the book. Actually, let me pedal that back a bit. I arguably found the book. Like, whatever book Lars wanted, I assure everyone involved that this is it. It's a good, bad, threatening book. At minimum. Oh yeah, and there was a map to the catacombs right inside of the entrance here. Nice. Yeah, I found it on my way out just now. So that was fun. Well, I too have news. You were gone so long that I had time to explore myself a little. Gross. You see, I could feel something deep inside of me. Something raw and exciting. So in private, I've been playing with it and with its potential. I don't think this is any of my business. While you were gone, I finally had a breakthrough. I now have a second ghost power, and I'm calling it the Less Thingy Fire. It is hard to explain, so let me just show you. Okay, well, I hate the name, so just throw something at that wall over there. Here we go. So you see, normally physical objects cannot move through other physical objects. Okay. But now that I've decreased the physical value of the book you threw, it is actually less solid than it was, and close to being able to travel through the wall. I believe I am beginning to deconstruct it or send it into disarray on a particle level. With a little more practice, it might even become noticeable to a breather. Well, listen, it sounds like it can't save lives, make money, or generally improve life. But it is part of who you are now, so I'll learn to care about it, I guess. Well, before you do any of that, I am aware of the gas you tried to pass in secret, and I am leaving. Okay. Yoink. Ooh. We have secured your book. There's some good news. Actually, hold that thought. Oliver, hand me the book. Here's the book, but hold on. Won't you guys ruin it if you hold it? Oh yeah. Wait, Oliver, we should run that through the sort of before we bring it to Lars. Listen, while I enjoyed my little holiday into madness, I don't think I'll be doing an encore. Fair enough. I am sure Zoe does not mind eating canned pasta with hot dog sauces. Every single day. Oh man. This is some claptrap. I know, right? God. Well, look, my body is waiting for me in a box, so I got it. Rot totally gets it. Word. So anyway, I don't know how I knew, but my body totally peed itself in that box. I could probably tell you exactly the moment it happened, too. I was just passing the vending machine, and I got that weird post-urination chill. Yeah, I know what you mean. I miss that chill. It always felt almost too good. Right, yeah, I get that. Like an adult-only kind of good. It's like if an orgasm had a demo. Totally. Anyway, I gave you the book, right? Correct, I will hand it off to Lars. That's how I spent my last moments alive. Riding that ostrich, hell for leather. Once again, that raises more questions than it answers. Together at nearly 50 miles per hour, we reached a zenith. That's when her knees failed spectacularly. Just here, please take the book. You've procured the Book of Frequencies? Yes. Additionally, we took the liberty of obscuring an ethereal version of it as well. Good, I was going to say if it wasn't, we know. Thank you. Feels nice to hold a book without destroying it again. Now if I'm to finally ride that 6 a.m. train to Boulder, I better go drop this book off now. I'll give you compliments to the recipient. He was quite lucky you both were here tonight. Wait, you were planning to leave tonight for Boulder all along? I'm quite certain I made that clear at some point. To someone. You know what? Forget it. Consider this one a freebie. Everybody gets one. No, they do not. We do not accrue repeat business. Goodbye, Lars. You are someone I could perhaps enjoy in small doses. Smaller than what we got. Farewell, Engelbert. Oh, and, if you're ever in Constantinople, deny that you've ever met me. You know what? This is worked out. Not spectacularly, but it's worked out. Now we need to convince him that we've gotten rid of these squirrels. Scroll machine. Alright, we need to put the scroll machine somewhere. I'm actually genuinely unsure on what I'm supposed to do with the numbers. Oh. There's no way... Yeah, that's not it. How did you miss this on the way into the catacombs? I just enthusiastically strolled right by it. It looked like books. It was until later that I'd remember I was there to look for books. What am I supposed to do with Yes. Oh, I didn't even think to actually use the desk. Should I have a look-see in the desk drawer? Okay. It's a very classy pen in here. I'll take it in case I need to do a writing later. Okay. So I have to actually be in the kitchen to write it down. I wrote it down on my own piece of paper. All right. Okay. Seriously? Of course not. Even I had it, still put it back. That's what it would. Okay. Wait, hold on. What? Dude, I haven't known what we were talking about for quite some time. Alright. Well, now what?